Thanksgiving, but some do. Just for the sake of the family, getting together with the family and eating together.
That's more or less what it's about, right?
More or less. I
At
mean,
this
like,
point.
for the most part, I would celebrate Thanksgiving for the holiday itself. I mean, I feel like celebrating Thanksgiving is like celebrating a fucking, a mass murder.
Wait, you celebrate Thanksgiving the same as you celebrate a mass murder?
No, I'm saying that if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, you're celebrating the people who settled onto America and, decided to kill off all the Indians and take it over themselves.
Well, the Thanksgiving was before the decision to kill everybody off. Thanksgiving was like, hey, we're here. What the fuck?
There wasn't dolphins at the first Thanksgiving?
No, there weren't. I mean, maybe there were. I don't know how fast their boats went. If the dolphins wanted to get on on those, what do they call them? I wanted to call them
Boats.
rafters. But no, not on the boats. Oh, Christ.
Ships, canoes, what are you trying to talk about?
Ships, canoes, dinghies.
Where are we going here? Where are we going with this?
Surfboards, kayaks,
Kayaks have nothing to do with this.
boogie boards.
All right, so Thanksgiving.
Does anyone call it that anymore?
Call us?
Does anyone call it boogie board anymore?
I do. I mean, what else?
Torn does,
Right?
yeah. It's a boogie board. It's a specific thing.
I'm pretty good on the boogie board. Josh see me out there. Josh, you're pretty good on a boogie board yourself.
I don't know about all that. I got sunburn, but
Oh, come on.
I feel like it was a term that was around when boogie was popular. People don't really boogie anymore,
What?
Sorry, boogie boards are definitely a thing.
I mean, boogie board is actually the name of the
Yeah,
actual
exactly.
board.
That's
It's a boogie board.
exactly the point.
So boogie boarding, what would you call it? Sand surfing?
No, sand
No,
surfing.
sand surfing is different,
skim
right?
You're thinking
Skimboarding,
of
skimboarding.
skimboarding.
It says skimboarding. Skimboarding will be sand surfing.
Anyway, hi!
Hey.
PillowTalk review.
Hello.
We did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. I got incredibly drunk last week. I blame Mellow Mushroom. Friendsgiving. Love you guys, but god damn did I get fucked up for that shit.
You are one pathetic loser.
Yeah, well, that's a
Torn
fair
from the
point.
soundboard.
But,
I mean, it was. Who could blame you? I mean.
I could.
Okay,
If
so
I had
I guess
to.
we're explaining why there wasn't a show last week.
Yeah, that's where.
Well,
I
it was the
getting-
holidays. I thought we were just taking a week off,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can lie to the public, or you can do whatever. I don't know, whatever. Sure.
Or you
I'm
know, you
extremely
can-
comfortable lying to the public.
By the way, how do you guys feel about not doing a podcast on Christmas, which is Monday?
I mean, obviously. I'm not going to do a podcast on Christmas.
Oh wait, what
Yeah.
do you mean Christmas podcast?
We can do like a
If we're not doing
Christmas
podcast,
community cast later on,
If
but
we're
I'm
not-
not doing
if
Christmas
we're not
That I
podcast.
would like.
If we're not doing podcast, I can leave town.
No,
Oh,
totally leave town, dude.
Yeah, no, it's the
totally
holidays.
leave town, yeah.
It's the holidays.
By all means.
All right,
It's fucking Christmas.
My
Yeah,
mother
but-
basically is forcing me in a way.
Okay, that's good.
Forcing you. I
Not
mean,
that
go
she,
see your
not
fucking
that
mom.
she could, but
Yeah, man, go see your mom.
Point
yeah.
of the story.
So there will not be a podcast on Christmas.
No,
That's what we're
no Monday,
deciding
no
as of
Monday.
right now.
Yeah, no Monday
Um,
podcast because it's Monday. Christmas is Monday.
Right, yeah.
Um,
Christmas is on a Monday, so we will not be having a Christmas on Monday.
But
Christmas
New
podcast.
Year's Day or New Year's Eve or whatever day Monday is, we should definitely do a podcast.
I
that day.
think a New Year's podcast would be dope.
Right.
Honestly, I think that would be really cool. But we should make that definitely like a community podcast, though.
Okay, well, I mean, this all sounds like boring details we could hash out on something that isn't airtime.
Well, yeah, that's true. So anyway,
Hey, feedback. What do people think?
we
Am I
got
gonna
Chelsea
watch
Spunk
it?
here. We got Josh, Mr. Who.
Mr.
Mr.
I-
Sloth.
It was
Hey,
Doctor
everybody.
Who before.
No, it was Mr. Who. You're
And-
not
and
Doctor Who.
Stretch as usual over there on the other side.
Yeah.
Stretchy stretch.
So we're back.
So Thanksgiving.
We're back and better than ever. Back with a vengeance.
Yeah, bigger, faster,
And
stronger.
we have issues
Harder,
to tackle.
better, faster.
We have the technology.
We do have the hard hitting stories.
Technologic.
Mm-hmm.
So how much pie did you guys have this week?
None.
How much work did you guys have this week?
I Black Friday in retail.
A lot, yeah.
It's crazy.
How'd
I
you
mean,
do?
I was off on Thanksgiving because my restaurant was closed, but
Oh, you guys were closed.
yeah, we were closed on Thanksgiving.
Mm.
This
Oh,
was
that's
actually the
lucky.
first year in 6 years that I didn't have to work on Thanksgiving.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Were you thankful for it?
Absolutely.
So
I had a
what-
lot of pork.
You had pork?
What's it called?
I really wish you guys would have seen
What's it called
Show's face right now.
per meal? Bernini.
Yes, Benin. I had a huge Benin dress.
Wait a second.
Which
You're
is
telling
actually
me-
the ass of a pig.
So instead of eating turkey on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
So wait. You ate
Puerto
ass?
Ricans eat out pigs'
Absolutely.
assholes, but they fry it first.
Not necessarily. We
Torrance.
actually
It's
baked
like a
it.
roast.
Torrin, what were you trying to
yeah,
talk
we
about
baked
that's
it,
like
roasted
pork
it.
rinds, but it isn't?
Chicharrones.
Chicken skin.
Chicken skin.
Chicken
Oh, yeah,
skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking about what? You cooked the chicken skin too much?
Oh, that's gross.
When Audrey goes to make, all right, so we get chicken thighs. So she'll pull the skin off in one piece of the chicken thigh.
Yep.
Okay.
And then she'll season it and put it between two pieces like wax paper, and then she'll like cook it in the oven until it gets crispy like a piece of bacon, and it kind of tastes like pork rinds.
I'm
we
more
do that,
down
except
for
we
that.
keep the skin on the chicken and we let it cook with the chicken. That way, when
Well, yeah,
we
that's
eat the
what
chicken,
most
we
people.
eat the
That's what
skin
most
with
people
it,
do.
and it's actually really fucking good.
Yeah,
This is
you-
when it turns into like a chicken shard. Like
That's actually a good idea, though.
It's fucking. It's so much flavor. It's the sodium content is through the roof.
We do the
Yeah.
you do
I
the same
mean, I
thing
can
with
imagine.
turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey skin.
See, my family doesn't eat turkey. Well, some of my family likes
What do you
turkey,
mean?
but not my entire family eats turkey. So
It's pretty funny because some families just don't eat pork. You know?
Pork is
No,
the
yeah,
thing.
It's just
no,
to
yeah.
do like a turkey
and
substitute.
some people actually
like turkey
make
bacon.
ham for Thanksgiving instead.
Ham's more of a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
agree.
Nice
That's
honey
true. I
baked ham.
agree.
Nice spiral cut
But there
honey
are
baked ham.
there are some families that do make a good hamon for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holiday. I mean, personally, I don't really care. I personally don't eat turkey. I don't like turkey. I'm not a
Turkey
fan.
is one of the best meats for you.
But I do eat a lot of penne, a lot of pork, and I like it a lot. So that's just our family choice. We make a giant penne for Thanksgiving, and then we make another one for Christmas. So
Wait, you do it both times?
yeah, absolutely.
Nah. Turkey, Thanksgiving, ham, Christmas.
My family doesn't like ham. I like ham. My family.
How could
doesn't.
you not, dude? Ham is
I
great.
love ham. I
Especially
fucking love
like
ham.
honey
I wish.
baked or
I actually, I do get myself a small little ham for myself for Christmas, so that I can make myself.
Well, you have your own personal ham.
Yeah, because nobody else will eat the ham.
So
My nephew will eat the
you
ham.
literally
I can't.
go ham.
Literally
Go ham.
go ham
Yeah.
on that ham,
Ham on that.
or as we call it, hamon.
Yeah, you fucked that ham up.
I'm watching Three Ninjas on my goddamn phone over here. Three
All right.
Three Ninjas kick back at Magic
So,
Mountain.
was anybody at Social House for the duck races?
I was not.
I was not.
I know Stretch was, but of course Stretch was there. I personally didn't get to witness it. All I know is Michigan Mike, whoever the fuck that dude is. Never heard of
It's
him.
Mike Moen. Mike Moen. He hangs out at Castaways a
I mean,
lot.
I get it. I know. I've
and
seen
he
him. But I'm
kinda
just
worked
saying.
there, so it's
God
surprising.
damn it, Chelsea. I don't know who the fuck Michigan Mike
I'm
is.
just saying. He's only Michigan Mike because he roots for Michigan.
And he has a giant M tattoo for Michigan
too.
State.
Is he from Michigan?
I'm pretty sure
He's
works
actually
for
from
Michigan.
Boston.
What an asshole.
No.
He's worse than
Is
a
he
Boston-
really?
No, I really don't
Are you
know.
guessing?
But Mike, if you're watching this and want to call in, go for it.
Wait.
If
hold
anybody's
on.
watching this, wants to
Torrin,
call
you
in,
know, so you know
go
this
for it.
guy.
Yes.
Is he actually from Boston?
No, it was just a bad joke I made just now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if he really is, then all right. Is he from Michigan?
Okay.
That's not really an answer, but okay. Anyways,
I hate myself as much as you guys.
We'll go ahead and skim past that. So duck,
Alright.
duck racing. Apparently, what happened with duck racing
Duck racing.
is fucking Honey Badger.
Mm-hmm.
He was 4-time champion before.
He is a 4-time champion.
He's
Four-time
4-time
champion.
champion coming into this week.
Coming into the week, he
Michigan
was
Mike
champion.
wanted to talk shit.
Yeah, he went all
He-
over the Facebook.
Facebook Live, talk
And
mad
he did
shit.
some weird promos like you would see in wrestling back in the day.
Right.
That was
and
pretty
then
good.
and then didn't show up for the fight.
Mhm. Stretch was there to catch that. Well, I mean, there was also pre-show.
The pre-show
Badger was there.
with Badger, yeah.
He was ready.
Yeah.
He was ready to defend his
And
title.
to quote Badger, you got to put your duck where your mouth is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or
What?
You put your money where your ducks
You
at.
got to put your duck where your mouth is.
You can't have all your ducks in a
Whatever
basket.
happened putting the ducks in a row?
Yeah, you gotta have all your ducks in a row.
Yeah, you put the duck in a
Literally.
row. Like if you were blinking really fast, you see multiple ducks in a row as it's moving down the chute. Never mind. It was a bad duck racing. bit.
Bad duck reference. So
Full of bad jokes tonight.
Hey, we have a promo video for the duck racing.
Yeah, we do.
Can
Do
we?
you
can we
got
roll
that
footage
promo
at all?
video? Let's roll the promo video for the duck racing.
Courtesy of who?
Oh yeah, who took? Wasn't that Brianna?
No, this was Nevada's one.
Okay, Nevada. Shout out
Nevada
to
Dormer.
It's Nevada.
shout out to Las Vegas. Duck racing. Look at that. But it's good times. Look, this dude flipped his duck over all that shit. Who is that
If
playing?
you guys are actually wondering, after all this time of us talking about duck races, what it actually is, there's your promo video. That is what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's duck racing.
At Social House, we use water guns, rubber duckies, and
Water guns.
Water.
You know what? Fuck off, okay? Water guns.
Honestly, duck racing's the way to go. It's a good
Tracks.
time. It's exciting. It's exciting.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
It's
and-
the most exciting thing you'll do in 12 seconds.
It's the most exciting you'll do on a Sunday night.
Yep, and
In
one
12
of
seconds.
the employees actually over at Social House, Noah, he just spruced up the little track today. So
What do you mean?
You mean the
he
rain
spray
gutter?
painted it. He spray painted it, and
He made it look good.
all spiffy
Okay.
and great. So
All right, good job.
so
Noah.
come out on Sundays.
So wait, so who won though?
DJ won.
DJ.
DJ won. She is the
DJ is now a
three-time
3-time
champion.
She's
Or
one behind.
alternate
She's
duck
one behind
racing.
Honey Badger.
And
But,
she literally came in from out of the stands.
oh really?
Yeah.
Like she's like, I'll play.
Right.
And then
It's like
Fucking
it was like
cow.
something out of like WrestleMania.
okay,
Oh, wow.
good shit. Hell yeah, dude. I love duck racing. I'm a very big
So
fan.
Michael Cummins is how many time winner?
He's also a 3-time champion.
He's a 3-time
So we
champion
got
as well.
3,
Yeah.
3, 4. Jason's still number 1.
Jason is not.
His stock is declining, man.
Yeah.
Wow. We
Jason
got
lost in the first round.
He's an unsung
Yeah,
hero
Jason,
at this
sorry,
point.
Bud. And
Jason.
Leslie got one in too, right?
Maybe one, but probably not.
Leslie got one in?
No, Leslie has yet to get out of the second round.
Oh, wow.
Oh really?
Sucks.
Well,
Yes.
listen. Every round I've played, I've lost, so I can't say shit.
I've got to the semifinals. And I
You
mean,
have, yeah.
The first
you
only
did.
time I played. I would like to
I
play
have
again.
yet to play.
Dude, duck
I'm playing
racing's
this
the way to
Sunday.
go.
I'm playing this Sunday. Fuck it.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen.
He's
Can we
making it
promote
happen.
that?
Mm-hmm.
The sloth versus the badger.
The sloth
Oh,
and the
fuck.
badger.
I mean, I don't want to hype it up. I just want to come to play. But
No, we're
I'll shoot
hyping
fucking
it
up.
up. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Pretty
Who
good
would
at it.
win, a sloth or a badger?
In a
Honey
duck,
badger?
in a
The
duck
honey badger?
race?
Wait.
The honey
I
badger
think
don't
we
give no
should take-
fucks.
I think we should take the tortoise and the hare.
But neither does a sloth. I
The
guess.
Story
sloth, the
into
badger,
this.
and the duck.
I think the sloth
Honey
will
badger.
win.
Yes.
The honey
I have
badger.
faith in
Honey
Torin. I put my money on
Honey
Torin.
Honey badger gets mad when you just shorten his name down to badger because he's like,
D,
you
you hear-
misinterpreted me.
You hear this, D? We're calling you out. I got my money on Honey Badger. Next week, Sunday,
Oh fuck.
you're going down.
I think-
Second week in a
What?
row, no
Hold
championship.
on, hold on. Apparently there has been a badger imposter.
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
The phony badger.
Yeah, so I mean, that's like when the Undertaker had another Undertaker that wore all purple, but he was all
Yeah.
there. Like, what's going on?
Right.
Apparently last week, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before, Honey Badger was at Social House when he was supposed to be at home,
I heard about this.
sleeping so he could take his mother to lunch the next morning.
Oh,
But
That's
he
very
was
sweet.
spotted at Social House that night.
So is this a
At Social
conspiracy?
House.
Is
There's been a lot of
video,
conspiracies
loud-
in Ultimate Duck Racing.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I-
How can you cheat Ultimate Duck Racing?
Well, there's been stories, and these are stories, allegations
of fake news.
of people throwing races,
Whoa.
purposely
Hold
throwing
on.
races.
Hold on. Who's got money on this besides me?
I don't know. I've never bet on it, but
You
the
should.
people who do,
It's good times.
and maybe that's what's causing people to throw them. I've had 2 racers come out,
Of the closet,
in private.
like R. Kelly style.
They've talked to me, in confidence, and said,
Okay.
I've thrown duck races.
Really?
Oh,
And
yes.
for what purpose?
The reasons varied,
The-
but I
okay.
can't.
personal gain.
What would you say is the most
maybe
common
fame.
reason?
I can't reveal that on
You
podcast.
can't. Okay. Okay.
So
All right.
I mean, stay tuned because the drama is ever unfolding here.
So Ultimate
Okay,
Duck Races, the
all right.
UDR Society is UDRS. there's no more need for a
The
drum roll.
UDR committee, safety committee.
We are currently investigating a couple of things.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yes.
Steroid use in the ducks.
Yeah.
Michigan Mike.
Anabolics.
Waiting.
Michigan Mike came out and said that he was drugged and kidnapped last night. That's why he didn't make an appearance.
Whoa,
Listen.
my goodness.
That
And-
sounds
oh,
like
man.
something Honey Badger might have said.
No, that sounds like something the phony badger would
That
do.
sounds like something.
He accused Honey Badger and Michael Cummins of.
My
of,
Of
goodness.
kidnapping him.
That's
Yes.
something. Stone,
These are some
Stone
serious
Cold. Stone Cold
allegations.
Steve
They are
Austin did
serious
that to Vince McMahon.
allegations.
Yeah.
Serious accusations.
We're gonna need to get through this.
All right,
We're gonna get to the bottom.
We're
of
gonna
it.
get to the
But I tell you
bottom of
what, if they are involved, and I hope they're listening,
The
they will
full
both
force
be
of the law will come
suspended.
down upon them. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
suspended.
Shit.
You guys should
I almost wanted
you guys
to
should
act
see how
prematurely.
serious faces
Yeah,
Prematurely.
just
stretch faces.
to protect the
Yeah, I
image
want to
of
just
everything.
suspend
Listen.
them outright right
Yeah,
now.
sorry. It's too much heat, too much flack around. We can't bring down the style of the ultimate duck racing
Exactly.
because of this trivial, controversial shit. It's really not conducive to the way that we're trying to do things.
And Noah Mott, he wasn't happy. He's the commissioner.
Hey,
No,
and
no.
he wasn't. But you know what? There's also rumors. No offense, Noah, but I'm gonna say it like it is that he might have something to do with it.
Yeah, you know what?
Dum, dum, dum.
It's
It
been
gets
said.
deeper?
It's been said. It's been said.
How
been
deep?
said.
How
It's
deep
been said. You're not gonna report your sources?
does the UDR really go?
It doesn't. What are the top tiers? Who are the men at the top of the UDR?
The
What do they-
UDR,
what do they stand to
UDR
gain?
tops are D, Derek Honey Badger, Michael Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
stretch would
DJ.
be one. Oh, are you talking about actual players, or are you talking
Yeah, I'm
about
talking
the guys
about
who run
racers.
it? Oh, okay,
Derek,
racers, yeah.
Derek, Michael Cummings, and DJ.
That's true.
That's it.
They are the three top players.
It's the Badger, there's the Cummer, and there's the DJ. Not Stretch, or Ruben, or Johnny Sanchez,
Or Jesse.
or Jesse.
How many DJs we got in the show?
God damn it.
I saw 3 in the building tonight. I saw you and the other guy and the other guy.
All right,
Yeah,
so Duck.
Stretchy, Ruben, and Johnny were all at social tonight. Jenny Sanchez.
And that's You're stupid.
You
Anyways,
just have to.
so duck racing. Definitely gotta go do duck racing. It's a good time.
Duck racing, check it out.
Also, we are launching Ultimate Cornhole
Mm.
on Tuesdays.
Tomorrow.
It's like duck racing without the races or the ducks, but it's ultimate.
The clan of the
nonetheless.
duck.
And rivalries will be made.
Yes. Okay, you gotta set up. It's blind draw teams, correct?
Yes.
Blind draw teams. So, fuck it. There will be rivalries, but sometimes you gotta play with your rival.
Yes.
That's the way it works out.
Yes. What other business are we taking care of? What other promotions do we have right now?
We got stickers.
Guys, check them out. Stickers.
Yes, we
got
do have stickers.
Get your stickers. Do some more good old-fashioned fun. Slap them on stop signs. Slap them on the back of cop cars.
Go traveling with them. Take them other places.
Stretch does not support those
Stick them
statements.
on. Stick them
None
on.
of those
However,
statements were mine.
However,
Yes.
I agree with Torrin.
Stick them on.
Put 'em-
street signs
put 'em
across
everywhere
town.
you feel that you shouldn't.
Whatever bar you go to that's your favorite and they don't want it there, stick it
Put it
there.
there.
Let them know you were there.
Dude,
Like,
if you're
stick it to
fucking
the
your,
man.
if you're fucking your mother in the asshole, put one on her
Put it on the
ass.
bathroom stall. Put it on the wall. Throw it against the wall. See if it sticks.
Just whatever you do, don't put it on an elevator in the hospital because artists will get all pissy.
That's true.
So,
She
anyway.
shouldn't have did that.
Wait, what happened?
No, you're right. She shouldn't have. You're right.
Nothing.
No, you're right. No,
Anyways,
I'm
no.
saying it's bad. Please don't do it. Anyway, so if you want to purchase and
Oh,
or
God, you're plugging
receive
the fuck out of this right now,
receive
aren't
a sticker from you can find me, Torin, Josh, and or Stretch, and we will all have them. So or you can hit us up on Facebook, whatever, blah blah
I
blah.
mean, they make
And
perfect
just let us know.
stocking stuffers.
Yes, Christmas is coming up, so if you want to hit them
Give
up,
them to
whatever.
your friends and family.
Stocking stuffers, awesome.
Collect a couple.
Put them on your face.
Put 'em
They're
on
good
your
for
cars.
bags
Stick 'em in a
under
time
your ass.
Put them on your
capsule.
phones. We all have them on our phones.
Yeah, put them on your phones. Put them on your bone.
It's the style sense.
Our phones.
They're
Yeah.
they're good for all walls.
Mm-hmm.
All walls.
All
They
walls.
stick
All
together.
walls matter.
Oh.
And
Can we-
traveling drunk stickers
From
love
Paul
them.
Wall
Let's
to pussy
actually
wall.
point out how awesome they actually do stick. All right, so Natalie Johnson actually has
I
one
wouldn't
on
put
her
my sticker
car.
on a pole wall or a pussy wall.
I'm
If
just
I
saying,
had-
I
Natalie
mean, if you're
Johnson.
down there doing a little just doing a
Ow,
little
ow.
sticky,
Oh,
while you-
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's already
guys.
got enough adhesive in it already. You don't need to add any sort of extra fluids. You might like fuck it up, like it's gonna smear.
Okay,
But-
all right.
What about Samir?
Shout out to Samir Josh.
Hey! Funniest dad
Okay,
jokes.
sorry.
He's the South African that's actually a terrorist. There's
God, oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
The views expressed by Who the Fuck is Josh do not represent the Traveling Drunks or the Traveling Drunks Network.
Serious.
I disagree, but I'm gonna cross out duck races because we've finished that topic.
Oh, it's been a long day, guys.
It has been a long day. How was bingo,
Quite a
Stretch?
day.
Good?
Bingo was really good.
Yeah, you hated it. All right, great. Good talk. Anyways, we hated it too.
You assholes weren't even there.
Yeah, that's why.
There.
Because it's horrible. All right. So
Okay.
let's address something that's been a motive around the Traveling Drunks lately. Chelsea.
Before we get to that,
Okay.
I want to address a couple of viewers. We have two woos. Matthew Schwab
Matthew.
Shout out to Schwab.
comes in with a woo.
Big old Ric Flair. Woo!
And
Schwab boy.
also zero-time duck racing champion Jason Dion.
Zero time.
Jason,
Zero time.
What up, Jay?
The fuck?
What did he say?
What's up, Jason?
He also said woo.
Oh, okay. Multiple woos.
Is that a happy
Freyr's
woo or a sad
watching,
woo?
so fire Freyr's up.
All right. So Chelsea's upset that Billy went and got a tattoo.
Oh Christ.
I'm just more upset at the fact that, like, you know, he didn't. I'm not really upset at Billy getting a tattoo. It's bigger than Billy just getting a tattoo.
All right.
I
so,
think there's a couple things out there bigger than Billy.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Billy's
out
pretty
there.
big.
How do you know?
But what about Billy's Willie?
Anyway, so if you guys see right there, Billy got himself a
Shriveled
traveling
little-
drunk tattoo on his shoulder.
Look at
which
that
really-
tattoo though.
I mean,
That is not photoshopped.
It looks absolutely.
good.
It really does look good. The
Looks
guy,
good.
whoever did it, he did a really good
Yeah.
job. He's up in West V, so shout out to Billy up being in West V. He'll be back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
He spent
The
the
banana
Thanksgiving.
man.
He spent Thanksgiving with his family, so that was
Happy
was
Thanksgiving
good.
to Billy.
But while he was on vacation,
and he
he
got
did
that
get a
tattoo for free.
Yeah,
You
so I
can't
mean,
blame him.
I mean, I don't.
Bro,
I
if
don't.
somebody
blame
was like, "Yo, I'll tattoo a drunk man on you for free,"
My thing is
I don't
that-
care who's there, or who's not there. I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, let's do it."
No. I'm not upset. It's just it's a long story, and it's really not necessary to talk about right now. But I am still thinking about doing a tattoo party for the traveling drunks to receive
Which you should.
some
Yes,
type
yes.
I'll
of
agree.
traveling drunk tattoo, whether it's a drunk man.
You just
or-
want people to come together
Me
again,
and Josh
is
are
what it
going
is.
to get together, and we're gonna come up with a template of different tattoos that you can
Correct,
get,
yeah.
and we're gonna come up with different decisions. You don't have to just get the drunk man. You could get a TD. You can get a whatever, and we'll figure it out. Once we have a template out, you can choose from what we picked from our selections that we have, and you can.
You will
know,
choose what we tell you to choose.
basically. So, so if you guys are interested, I am putting together a tattoo party. I will get that all that information out to you when it's all completely set up, and I will throw an event up on the group, and you guys can. You know, everybody's obviously invited, so
Honestly,
we'll
Yeah,
figure it
we're
all
all
out.
going
Once
over
that's
to
all
the.
figured out,
We're
then
going to
we'll
the
put
Pillow
it in.
Palace. We're getting a bunch of paper towels and some thumbtacks. I got some Indian
If we're
ink.
doing it that
Oh,
way,
we're doing
I'm
rubbing
not
alcohol.
showing up. No, I'm not going.
So
This is
just
horrible.
show
This
up.
is a horrible
Bring
idea.
your rubbing alcohol.
Don't listen. Nobody listen.
It's going to
Bring
be
your Miller High
completely.
Life.
It's going to be completely
Stick
professional,
and
completely
poke
sterile.
tattoo party.
God damn it,
Jesus.
Soren.
Sharing
Damn it,
needles
Tori.
like heroin addicts in the 80s.
So if you guys are interested in
Yeah, we might as
officially
well.
creating and officially naming
Honestly.
yourself a traveling drunk for life, once that event is up, go ahead and accept that event and RSVP and come and hang out and
Share
we'll
it with
get our
people. If
tattoos
you know
done.
somebody
then-
that's
Yeah, share.
down,
Yeah,
do the
so
thing.
shout out to Billy and his fresh skin wound.
All right, I'm gonna lighten the mood a little
And
bit.
you know what? Shout out to him for being the first traveling drunk to be officially a traveling drunk for life.
Wow.
He is tatted for life. We'll give it
Tatted
to
for
him.
life.
Golf clap.
And it looks absolutely
clap.
amazing.
It
So
does.
you know
It
you
looks
did a
good.
great job. Good job.
Looks good.
Good
I'm
job.
proud-
So
I'm
shout out
proud
to
of you,
whatever
Chelsea.
the tattoo art to whoever the tattoo artist is.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
wish I had
it's-
a name.
it's not a
but
difficult design.
No, it's not, but it's still a really good job. So, all right.
Either way, so let me lighten the mood. a little
Anyway,
bit. Do you guys know what's up with Trump lately? What's going on with Trump?
apparently he's getting impeached.
Is that a thing?
I think so. There's a petition going around being signed for his impeachment.
Oh,
It's been going around
Tom,
for a couple
Tom,
weeks
whatever the
now,
fuck that guy
actually.
is.
It's been going around for a couple weeks now, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know, it'd be nice. But then at the same
But
time,
what
honestly, I'd rather have Trump as president than Pence anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
I
my
mean,
thoughts.
if Trump gets impeached and we end up with Pence, I feel like we'll be way more fucked anyway. So I mean,
So like, it's hard to keep up with this guy because he's fucking
All over the
doing
place?
something new every day. Like every single day, you're like, okay. And eventually, like we're at like day 130 or some shit like that since he's been president. It's just stupid to even pay attention anymore. You're like, fuck it. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like it's a used up, washed out well.
Exactly.
Like talk about Trump. What's the point? No, like we've been doing this every day.
You only got 7 more years.
Yep.
Yeah. At the
7
worst.
years.
At
I
the
mean,
worst.
do you guys
At the
really
worst.
think he would be
I really
reelected?
think
Yes.
he will be. Honestly,
so?
I
Yes.
really do. I really do. I've actually accepted the fact that he is going to be reelected.
I gave up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
sucks.
there's nothing much we can do.
America's
We're just
gonna
little-
reelect him.
We're like a minuscule of how big America really is. So like, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, if
I didn't vote for him.
we have tried. I'm sorry. This.
I'm sorry. Epic fail. Trump sucks. What is it? This is the fucking. We all know how everybody feels on this panel here on the show. You come to the show, you know how we feel.
All I'm saying
fucking
is somebody needs
this
to
guy.
draft Trump into the
No,
NBA
he
somehow.
just looks crazy. He's just a crazy person.
But honestly,
Crazy man behind the wheel.
There's one thing I said. The moment, and this may have been rationalization, but the moment he was elected or inaugurated, I was like, well, at least this State of the Nation addresses will be interesting, or like anytime he's on a podium will amuse me. Like I'll
Yes,
smoke a blunt and
yeah.
laugh my ass
Every
off.
time he hops on Twitter and starts acting up,
But I didn't know that was gonna happen.
tweeting random
Like,
shit at 6
now
in
it's
the morning.
like the of course the fucking shit that appears in front of the nation is gonna be fucked up because he's on his phone every night in his underwear in the fucking government housing that he reluctantly lives in.
I heard he hates that house. He
Right.
says the White House is a dump.
It's a trash pit.
Yeah, it's a trash
You know,
pit.
There
It's
might
all
as well be
trash pit.
crackheads living in the.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
don't need to be armed Marines. They can be.
He needs to
Well, I
live
mean,
in a
only
hotel.
a block away from the fucking White House is straight hood. So I mean,
Well, yeah, no, that's true.
So like, I mean, you literally go to DC, you see all the monuments, you see how great it is. It looks
Smithsonian, all
amazing. Smithsonian. You got the Lincoln Memorial. You got I mean, it's just it's a great place if you just go into the memorials. God forbid you turn the corner at the wrong spot.
Tampa's like that,
honey,
too,
you
actually.
best
Orlando's
cover.
like that.
Get in the cradle position, hun.
Yeah,
it is
at certain
hood.
points.
It's hood. I'm sorry. I just.
Wow.
I remember
a lot of
going there
America's
as
like
I
that.
was like, I think it was like 17
Chelsea,
when
you
I
don't
went.
need to yell.
So what?
I was like 17 when I went, and
What keeps the boundaries of like one side of the tracks versus the other? Like what is the dividing line?
Honestly,
I'm sure Secret Service.
Like no, not
Just
at
like
all.
in anywhere town America.
Honestly, what it really is that hardcore people of this way and hardcore people of that way actually don't like each other and are okay with the segregation. They're not so much okay with the way it happened or the situation around it, but
Yeah.
they will segregate themselves from each other regardless.
Kind of like how they built a brand new soccer stadium.
Listen, if you're a crackhead selling crack, no, I'm sorry. If you're selling crack,
If you're a pothead selling crack,
no. If you're completely sober and selling crack in your neighborhood, and a white neighborhood moves in right next door to you, are you going to venture into that white neighborhood?
I don't know. I hope they venture into mine. I sell more crack.
That's a fair point.
I mean,
that's a fair point.
crack isn't just one race based, you know. Like
It's not.
That's
It's
really
not.
not. Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
you're right.
But
actually, neither is the
but-
hood either.
But
though.
let me
Like,
tell
the
you
hood
this:
isn't
I
one
walked
race
through.
based.
I walked through
Poverty
black.
based.
I walked through black neighborhoods, and fucking you can buy crack off the street regularly, freely.
Yeah.
Like people
That's
are
where
like,
they should be. Bike racks should be on the street.
right, whatever. I hate you.
Okay.
But you walk through suburban white America and you can't buy crack regularly on the street.
have you been to Bithelo, Chiliota?
That's not really suburban.
That's not
That's like
suburban
trashy
white
white-
America.
it's-
That's
it's-
not what I'm talking
it's very-
about.
it's-
Is
What-
it not suburban?
No, it's not.
No, it's
And
more like
actually,
country.
It's more like
the
trailer-
people in
trailer
Buffalo
park
and
trash.
shit like that are
Yeah.
worse
Trailer park trash.
than ghetto black people, in my opinion.
All I know is that
Bithelo
if you're
isn't
missing more
suburban.
than 2 teeth, it's not suburban.
Buffalo is not suburban.
It's more like
It's
hillbilly.
urban as a
Urban,
motherfucker.
Yeah. I would go urban.
Well, there's
If-
neighborhoods.
We're more suburban.
If there were
I'm sorry,
mountains,
hold on,
if
hold
there
on.
were mountains in Florida,
your
Buffalo would be
definition of
on the
suburban?
top of one.
Suburban, you want to? My definition of suburban is
There's
Waterford.
a school and a store around there.
Waterford is suburban.
Yeah, Waterford suburban.
Waterford is suburban. Downtown is downtown. Biffalo is a fucking country, or
Buffalo-
the outskirts.
Buffalo is
of the
urban.
fucking- of the
Buffalo is
fucking
urban.
I think-
It's
I think
It's urban.
It's
It's-
urban.
It's
Urban. There's
forgotten.
nowhere
It's
to
forgotten
go.
sociologically speaking.
There's literally
Like,
nothing around. You literally have
that's
to
it.
drive a good mile and a half.
Nobody's
to get
trying
to,
to
a different,
bring anybody there.
oh,
It-
yeah,
You know, if you're there, you're there.
Yeah.
And if you're not, well, then good, because we don't
It's the
want
same
your
as,
kind around
It's the
here.
same like they say
Right.
like Clearwater. Clearwater is Clearwater, and then you have like
Whoa,
the
whoa,
outskirts.
whoa, that's
You have,
where I'm
like-
from.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
no,
saying
no.
the Clearwater is suburban. Then you have like the outskirts, or it's like Beach
Largo,
Town, and you have
Seminole,
the
St. Pete.
outskirts, just like St. Pete, or
That's
like
my stomping
Inverness,
grounds,
or
bro.
like you know.
You
like
telling me that
Inverness
you
would be
can't
more
find crack
country
in
than
Largo?
anything.
Oh, I could find crack all over Pinellas County.
So what are we talking about? That's suburbs.
It's not suburbs. There is actually no part in Pinellas County that's I would consider suburbs, unless it's like northern Pinellas County.
We have very different ideas on what suburbs.
So
are.
what's
That's because
the
that's
true?
because this is
all right,
Florida, and in New York we have
Well,
different.
well, the
ideas
true
of suburban and
definition,
what's
the
not.
true definition
Like
of
where I was
suburb
born
is
in
an
was-
outlying district of a city, especially a residential area. So I guess
Okay.
anywhere
Waterford.
where you have a community outside of the city.
So
Waterford.
the area in
So,
between.
I mean-
Waterford would be the city.
Yeah, no.
And
Waterford
Buffalo
would
and
be-
Chiliota would be the outlier.
No.
the outlier of the
No.
suburb.
No, I don't
That's
think
the
so.
boonies. That's
See,
the,
I mean,
that's the
Boonies.
sticks.
See,
That's the
that's what I'm
sticks.
saying.
No,
Downtown
Christmas
would be
is
the
the
city.
sticks.
Christmas is like they had sticks, but now it's like crumbled up into like bark buds.
Sanford is the suburbs. Sanford,
Christmas
suburban.
is horrible.
Lake Mary,
That's
suburban.
like the worst place ever. I went to Christmas to get gas once, and I couldn't find a gas station because they only have one.
It's off of Highway 50.
Yeah, I got
exactly.
that now. But
Yeah, that Circle K with that big Christmas sign around
Yeah.
the walls.
Yes.
Slapper.
Yes.
wow,
That's probably the only. That's not suburban. That's rural.
Exactly. It's
rural.
rural country.
But
Exactly.
before that is Bithlo, and it's a community of trailer parks
Okay.
and homes.
so
They have
Buffalo.
a
I'd
park.
still,
All right.
I still
have
consider
a
that
park.
urban.
So it's like a
They
steak.
have a Bithlo
There's
park.
like a
nothing urban
steak.
about that.
It's
I
like a
still consider
steak.
that very urban.
It's-
And I consider Waterford suburban.
Waterford is medium. Buffalo.
Well, see, there's something that becomes called a suburban sprawl, which is all of Orlando outside of the city, which is just like
Well, that would
communities
include
after
everybody.
communities after community.
That would
Well,
in-
not until Deltona
Union
or
Park, Altamont.
Also suburban.
yeah,
I would
suburban
say
sprawl.
like I would say
Suburban
like
sprawl.
Waterford is like the suburban area of like Winter Park.
You
No,
should talk into the mic.
Winter Park is the suburbs of Orlando.
What?
Yes.
I would expect like Winter Park.
All right, so this
So
okay,
then
it's
so is Waterford.
So this, you live
Then
here,
so is
but
Waterford.
you drive into the city, and then at the end of the day, you drive back out.
So
and
is
go home to your
Waterford.
neighborhood.
So is
Right.
Waterford. So is Union Park. So
Waterford is the big city compared to Buffalo, Chiliota, Sanford.
You
Yeah,
think the
and-
people coming back through 50 in the morning that leave at 5:30 at night that are going to Chiliota? Chiliota, fucking Christmas and Buffalo. You think they're going to Watford?
They could be.
They're not.
They're not. They're probably going to Titusville.
Yeah, no, or downtown.
Downtown is the big city.
That's the city.
Oh,
of
you're talking
Orlando.
about coming from Chilota.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. So I would say like the suburban area of Waterford would be like Avalon.
Anyway, we're just trying to talk about drugs in the suburbs.
And
Because we talk about big pharmaceuticals here.
We do.
Because
We're about it.
you know, I think a lot of people
All right. Speaking of big
go through
pharmaceuticals,
their grandma's medicine cabinet trying to get a little
Stretch,
high.
do you have a picture of the stupid ass beards that people were rocking?
The glitter beards?
Yeah.
Yes.
glitter beards?
Can you put that up? Some glitter beard. Glitter beard. What's up with glitter beards?
Jolly,
You
fa
know
la
what?
la la la.
It's-
la,
it's-
la,
God.
la.
It's No Shave November, and
Oh
I
my
shaved
God.
on November 2nd, and it's now what,
Did you
November?
look at this fucking creep show right here? Oh,
That dude?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
He's
All
fucking.
right.
All right, listen, I'm not against it. I guess it's cool, it's fun, it's festive.
That's the
But
thing,
is
it's
it
like,
practical?
It's more festive
Is
than
it
anything because
practical?
there's another video which we
Practical?
don't
No.
have that is a guy with a giant beard and he's got like green, silver, and a red beard and it's all glitter
It's
and then he put
Christmassy.
his freaking he put ornaments in his beard. It's Christmassy. It's festive. It's fun. It's
Right.
like woohoo.
Okay.
You know.
So,
Okay.
so you don't.
That is just straight gay.
So you don't do this. Well, I mean, people are doing it. I mean, do you do this to go to work?
It's
Or
a
you
lovely
do-
blue color,
It
if
is
you
a
want to
blue
be
color.
honest.
It's a lovely
I mean, you don't put this look on when you're just scrubbing around the house, right? This is when like you're going out on a Friday night.
Is
Like,
it is it
hey,
interchangeable? Do you have to
hey.
do that every night?
No, I mean,
Or does
have
it
you
you know
just
how
ever-
hard
stay
it is to
That's a-
get glitter out
That's
of
a
hair?
shit ton of glitter
How do
too.
you get that blue dye and glitter out of your pillow?
No, you
case?
don't.
You don't, man.
Oh.
You
I mean,
just-
it's not dye; it's straight glitter. But the thing is
Wait,
getting glitter
that's straight glitter.
out of anything, is so
Oh
difficult.
yeah, that's why
Difficult.
strippers put them on them so that like dudes go back to their house with glitter
No, it's
in
just
their
so that
pores,
they can
and their
blinded.
wives break up with them and they spend their savings on strippers.
No, it's so that they can blind their customers, and then they don't.
Pocket
Their
glitter.
customers are like,
Right? Yeah.
so that their
No,
customers
that's
don't have
not
to
what
pay
happened.
attention to what else is going on.
Okay, all right.
So what's the point? Is this a new fashion trend? Is
Yes,
this something
dude,
I'm missing?
it's popping off, man.
Since when?
Since
I
the
mean,
internet. Since
I
now.
don't know.
What do you mean
It's
since the
happening.
internet?
It's just, I mean, since we're all sharing experiences, some people said, hey, this guy put glitter in his beard. Someone else saw it and said, hey, I'm going to put glitter in my beard. And they saw two friends do it, and two more friends
But this
saw
is
it,
the
and more and more
first.
glitter.
This is the first year that it's been like a thing.
Not necessarily. I mean, they went from. I mean, before that, it was the rhinestone beards that they would put like the twisted rhinestones in their beard.
That's just decoration.
What do you think that is?
Yeah, it's
It's decoration.
I found the video.
Hey, we got the video.
Yeah,
You
let's
found the
see.
video?
Let's see the
Perfect. There
video.
you go.
Put the video.
Let's take a second to check out this fucking thing.
Yeah. Is there sound to it?
Might be. I don't know.
It's if you can like watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, there it goes.
So we can't see it.
Right. Oh my god, dude. Like, okay, so this is a very holiday shit. That they're doing.
Yeah. Like. Okay. So it is just straight.
Yeah, it's straight glitter. That's all it is.
In a lot of time.
This is hilarious.
See,
And
but
then he
he's
has a
painting
pink glitter,
something
too.
on. Yeah.
But there's
Yeah,
a
it's
pink
the
glitter
color,
too.
yeah.
So I mean, would you do this?
I mean, if I had a beard, yeah.
Oh, see, now you're changing your tune.
I'm not changing my tune. I never said I wouldn't. I'm just saying I don't get it.
Well then maybe you're just too old, Josh. Even though these guys
Dude,
look
these
older
dudes
than
are
us.
older than I am. Look at that dude. Are you kidding
But
me?
look how happy he is, though.
Yeah, come on.
He's so happy.
Okay, but
I
like,
look,
I don't know about this. I can't
I
sponsor
don't know.
this.
You got a really good beard too, Stretch. I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
anybody
do.
had a good beard for this.
There's no way on earth I'm
You
doing
Oh,
can
and
grow
now,
it out.
and now
Come
you
on,
put them in
bro.
your hair too.
I put it in my hair. I would
I-
glitter up my
Put it in
hair
your
for
butt.
the holidays.
Sorry.
No.
Fucking Unilab. What are you guys doing to society, bro? Unilab.
They're just sharing.
They're-
Just kidding.
yeah.
Shout out to Unilab.
Honestly, they
Shout out
really
to
are
Unilab,
just
like,
just
Exactly.
putting
really
out
are
what
great.
we all already do.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm about it.
It's pretty good. I mean,
I'm
Thank
not.
you,
I'm not down with this.
you know, I mean, is
I
it
don't know if I am.
is it gonna get you chicks?
No.
I'll put glitter in my eyebrows for you
Actually,
guys.
probably. Because I used to work at Steak and Shake back in the day, and there was a time when I was like, all right, I'm finally off of work. I'm gonna sit at the bar and eat the burger I just made myself. So I'm sitting there, and this girl gets up from her table with her friends and comes and sits next to me and starts talking to me, and starts talking about my milkshake. And I was like, yeah, I never drink all my milkshake. You want some of it? And then we fucking wound up leaving Steak and Shake together. And eventually, what she told me throughout the course of the evening is that the reason I started talking to you is because you're bow tie, which is actually absolute bullshit. Because everybody that works at
Steak
Steak and Shake has a bow tie on. Right.
What the fuck?
You know
but-
she wanted you to
Well,
bring
yeah,
a
no,
milkshake to the
no,
yard.
yeah, and they're like,
It's better than
it's
yours."
better than yours. But anyways,
Oh,
but the
Jesus.
point is, like, that glitter beard may be just the ticket to attract that chick.
Yeah, right. All you need
that's
is just
like,
one in, just a conversation starter, just
like,
something.
oh my
to
god,
get
look at
the
that
attention.
beard. Yeah.
And then the
it's,
rest is up to you to close the deal.
Exactly.
I don't know if I would talk to someone with a beard like that. Though.
Yes, you would.
Okay, well,
I really
Yes, you
would
would.
fuck someone?
I would.
Fuck someone
I
with a
would.
beard like
Yeah,
that?
you're right. I probably
No.
Did you
No.
fuck them?
No, that would be weird.
Absolutely not.
And just rubbing their
I'm
beard
not
in
trying to get no fucking
It's
glitter all in my
jingling.
Rubbing their
boobage.
beard in
You
your
crazy?
And it's jingling the whole time.
Yeah.
I can't. No, I'm not down with
You
that.
go see the rest of like your friends and shit.
Christmas
She's
sex,
covered-
anyone?
She's covered in like pink glitter that isn't yours. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right, can we put this glitter on our pubes?
Yes.
It's glitter.
Okay, cool. I mean, you sound like you've done that before. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
but
she knows
glitter
what's
goes
up.
anywhere. Like
Who do you
glitter, you can
think?
put glitter anywhere.
Do you think Chelsea shaves her taint?
Maybe waxed it. Maybe she waxed it.
Like, it sounded like you said waxident.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't shave that. I'd wax it.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
Wait, you don't think you shave your tape?
I know I don't.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just keep it at that then.
You gotta clean it up every once in a while.
Well, clean it up is not shaving. I don't trust myself with a
With
razor.
some, I thought you meant like some scissors. You're just gonna like maybe poke yourself in your own
You
asshole.
don't trust yourself with a razor, but you trust yourself with scissors?
No, with a buzzer though.
Oh, the electric.
The leaf blower.
Oh wow. I don't know, man.
Yeah, if you
That
cut
might get-
yourself down there, it's
that might
It's
get
not a
fucked
good
up.
day.
It's
No.
definitely not
It's
fun.
extremely
Even
painful.
if you did
Couldn't
use
imagine.
an electric buzzer, it'd be like when they're doing the back of your neck.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It still gets shitty back there. You're still like, it's still like red and irritated.
Yeah, I don't care.
When fucking you need the baby powder on
You
it.
don't
I've
want,
been
you don't
there.
want
I
the
know
red
how
and
it is,
irritated
yeah.
down there.
No, you don't want the red and irritated.
No, but
It
you
is actually
also
very
you also
irritating.
don't you
And
also
I
don't
never-
want to cut yourself with a razor.
I never actually understood how irritating it is to get your hair cut until I got my undercut last year. And I
Your
realized
what cut?
My undercut.
What is that?
I had an undercut.
She's slashing
The
prices.
underneath of my hair was shaved.
Underneath your what?
The under part of my hair was
It's like the
shaved.
nape of the neck type deal.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's
you were
actually
saying.
growing in right now.
Oh
and
God, here we go. It's Fashion Show 101
I don't know.
here on Pillow Talking Review. Welcome to the undershave of Chelsea's hair.
LSE's a 90s.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah.
This is all this.
Oh,
all
this is-
this.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
Wait, so why did you initially shave the back of your neck?
I did it just basically because I saw
It's too
someone
hot.
who was working at a different store with it. I thought it was totally cute, and I used to wear my hair up in a bun a lot. So I used to wear it up at the top of my head in a bun, and then I used to get the
Bun.
bottom
A
shaved.
bun, not a bump.
So is it
Snooky
anatomically
And then I used to
symmetrical?
get like a design done down there. So it was pretty cool.
I used to
I
get it
liked it.
designed down.
And it was nice and cool
bun
during the
down
summer,
there.
but now it's really fucking annoying getting it all like growing it out. But it's at the point where I can put it all up and up.
Too many puns in that statement. I don't even know where to start.
Well, I didn't know you had that hairstyle, and that's cool.
Yeah, it was like maybe last summer when I was blonde, or actually 2 summers ago, I think.
I know what you shaved
It was last year. It was last summer, something like that. Yeah.
No, you
It
don't.
was before I met you.
God damn it. So we got a pack of Newports on the table, and I don't smoke cigarettes, but I really want to smoke one of these pieces of shit.
You're not going to.
Listen.
Not so late.
Listen.
Chill out right now. You're
Pack
good.
them. Hey,
Torrance drunk.
smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got
Don't
'em.
like that shit. What if don't? Just
No, fucking Stretch is gonna kick your ass.
God damn it.
No.
You guys take all my fun away.
Alright.
Look, this is a performance. I can do it all. The laws.
Oh,
So,
the world's a
alright,
stage.
so I have a question for you. Which side, when you're holding a cigarette in your mouth and you're just holding it there while you're like, while
Quite
you're doing
typically
something,
here.
that's the most comfortable side?
Yeah.
Do you realize it's because that is the least fatter side of your lip?
No.
Anatomically, there
Oh.
is your face is
So we're talking about
asymmetrical.
anatomical symmetry right
Symmetry.
now. Is what we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Da Vinci describes everybody as being a completely perfect person. You're saying that no matter who you are
Are you
never.
wishing while we're fucking podcasting?
Are you
right
on the
now?
Wish app?
Are you shopping? Online shopping
No.
Well, we're okay.
Don't
You have a
shout out to
problem.
the Wish.
You
Fuck
have
the
a
Wish app.
problem. No, you have a legitimate problem. You need a
No,
meeting.
he does.
You need a fucking meeting.
It's
anyway.
It's Cyber Monday.
Shut up.
It's Cyber Monday.
Shut up. So
Jesus Christ.
what is this about Da Vinci?
You gotta get down with Cyber Monday, guys.
Yeah,
Fuck
come on.
Cyber
Get out of here,
Monday.
man.
Come on.
We're in the middle of a
Fuck the Wish
podcast.
app.
He's over here
Fuck this
buying
shit.
shit.
Hey, you know what? You want to buy something? Buy
Actually-
some traveling drunk stickers.
Chelsea makes a really good point, and actually now so does Torn. But Chelsea makes a really good point. How are you gonna be on podcast buying shit on the Wish app?
I'm not buying shit on the wishes. I'm just browsing.
Oh.
80cc two-stroke gas.
Why
powered
are you
engine
browsing
kits for
anything?
bicycles.
Get off your phone.
Sorry, I know it's a bad habit.
Anyway,
I
what
do-
was Da Vinci saying about
Something about anatomical symmetry.
Okay.
It's called the Fibonacci sequence.
It's similar, but
It's like a mathematical equation that everything comes out like perfect
Yes,
or something.
yes.
yeah,
Like a
it's
snail shell?
3.14.
You see the Nine Inch
The
Nails video?
thing is that no part of your body is exactly symmetrical with
Symmetrical.
the opposite side of your body.
Right.
So if you put your
Um,
hands together, one hand is always bigger than the other. One finger is taller than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As
See,
when you
maybe
put palm to
maybe
palm.
the bigger hand just has more pride.
Usually your bigger hand is actually your dominant hand.
Right. So now
So
you
that's
need
what
to,
you write
need
with,
to, you need
or-
to build up the pride in your non-dominant hand, and then eventually it'll be the same.
You think it's
size.
gonna stretch?
No pun
Hey.
intended.
We've had a conversation about this in the past, and it involved women's boobs that one side's bigger than
Absolutely.
You just gotta tug on the shorter
But the
one.
thing is that the thing
the other. Which
is
boob is
that,
bigger?
I think my left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my left.
I don't know. How can we find this out for sure?
Well, it's simple.
Donate
My
$1
left
to the
boob
Traveling
doesn't
Drunks
exactly
fan
fit in
page
the
right
same
now.
spot that my right
And,
boob fits in on that
Chelsea
bra.
will show her boobs
So
on
if that
Boxing.
makes more sense. Anyway, so no,
That
if
makes
you
sense,
look
makes
at your-
sense.
If you look at yourself, you always put on a pair of glasses, a pair of shades, and you always have a problem finding the proper pair of shades to put on. That is because your ears are crooked. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are, your ears are fucking crooked.
My ears
okay?
are perfect.
One is higher than the other. It's just that's how your body is.
No,
It's how your body is. No, it's true. It's how
mine
your
are
body is.
perfect.
Don't tell me about my body.
Seriously.
Right?
It's how
I'm gonna agree with
everybody's
you.
body
Who
is.
are
Should I put a
you?
post up? A
Who are
poll?
you? Yes, you should.
So
Did you
everybody's
know that your
body
body
is.
was crooked?
Who are
I'm
you?
not
To,
saying it's crooked. I'm saying like if you look at somebody straight ahead, you're
who
not
are
gonna
you to
notice
tell
it.
me what to
But
do
if
with
you
my
really,
body?
really take an actual good look at someone's face,
Who does that?
it's not perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, because people have been hit in the face a bunch of times. People
Hey,
got in
some-
car
sometimes you have, like, a
accidents.
broken nose.
People
Yeah,
had
same.
like a
Sometimes,
stress.
Okay.
sometimes you're kind of drunk and one eye's open
Yeah,
more than
like-
the other.
Okay, so if
You
I
did
look
a lot
at
of
my niece's
cocaine in
face
your
that
right
has
nostril?
never been hit in the face, that has never been drunk
How do you know
before,
she's never been hit in the
Perfect.
face?
Let me find out someone hit my niece in the face.
Oh.
Let you
Yeah.
find it out, sure. But how do you know?
No, but seriously, it's I learned like this is something that I studied when I was
Learned.
that I studied.
Not learn.
No, studied.
Okay.
Why you gotta be such a dick right now? Like God, when I was taking the studio, when I was progressing in studio art in my high school, going into the first year of college, and it was just like it was just something that you just know if you're drawing something and you're drawing a portrait or something, you just have to know that your face just isn't symmetrical. That's how it is.
Wow. You're
That's interesting.
blowing my mind right now.
Torrin is an asshole. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out
You're the
there.
one who wanted to bring it up, and I'm just trying to give you some facts. So whatever.
Well, I mean, so
Speaking of Torrin, when's the last time you actually laughed uncontrollably?
Oh yeah, I've been
I
wanting
think
to.
it was like Friday night when I was drunk as hell for some reason.
Really?
Really?
I think so. I believe so.
Who was
But
that?
we're talking like that
Like
gut
that-
crunching,
that
like
guttural-
the fucking laugh from your diaphragm that you just can't control, and
Yeah.
it just keeps
Makes
going
your
and going
cheeks
and
hurt.
going. You know what I mean?
I can't remember a recent thing that happened off rip, but you know what makes me laugh harder than anything, and I can't help it, but I love when it happens? When someone gets mad.
Oh, me
When
too.
someone
I'm
gets
a big
mad
fan of
and it's
that.
like not my fault and they're mad and they're really
So you're
upset.
just a conscientious objector,
Yes.
but not even conscientious.
Yeah, you just watch this
Jesus.
person just get so mad and frustrated, like almost to the point of crying. You know, like they're just so pissed off over something. So
That just
even if
makes
it-
you happy. inside.
yeah, whether it's like they bounce a check or they crash their car, like something I just feel bad. You know what I mean? Like,
So
but it's
there-
funny. But
So
it's
No,
funny.
surely there's people
It's
that
like a guilty pleasure laugh. Yeah, when someone's in total mad distress, that's when I'm my happiest.
Okay.
I'm not talking about your happiest. I'm talking about like what was the
Okay.
okay? Think of a moment that something happened to where you literally just broke
you
out in a
lost
laugh.
it. You couldn't
Lost it
deal.
completely. You just could not stop laughing.
Can you think of the last time that happened?
I don't know. Probably the last time somebody got hurt in front of me,
Oh, God.
and they were just like in so much pain, and like it was the worst part of their life. And for me, it was just the funniest thing.
So, all right. So, regardless of if you find something funny or not, can you think of anybody whose laugh makes you laugh just because of their laugh makes you laugh?
Fucking Ashley, Smashly.
Smashly?
Smashly.
Yeah.
I do like this awful lot.
It was somebody else. Somebody else was talking about somebody earlier.
I was. It was me. I was talking about Ashley Isaacson. Actually,
Oh,
it's funny
okay.
that you say Ashley.
They're
but I was
both
talking about
Ashleys.
Ashley Isaacson.
The redhead
Yeah, the redhead chick that came to the house last week. Me and her, like lately, we've been hanging out a lot more. Shout out to Ashley. Jesus Christ. We'll sit at the bar and I'll say some
Sit there.
dumbass shit and she'll fucking just start dying laughing and then I start dying laughing and then I start laughing because she's laughing and I'm laughing at her laugh and
like
then
that
she's laughing at
perpetual
my
laughter.
laugh, so it's just like back and forth. It was just nonstop.
You just get stuck in
Literally
a
laughing for like 20 fucking minutes.
It's like in a
And
stupid loop.
Yeah.
It was
Over
horrible.
nothing.
My stomach
Like you're on
literally
salvia.
started fucking hurting. That's how bad it was.
It's you get that sometimes. Your cheeks hurt.
Your cheeks
Fucking
hurt,
your
your stomach
throat's
hurts.
sore.
You almost feel like your fucking lungs are gonna explode
where you're
because
going
of
here.
how much you're fucking laughing.
Did you
That's
get,
4 times today, mind you.
She
Yeah.
assaulted some people.
Chelsea's very violent. She's got a lot of. I would like to file a police report officially
Whatever.
on
Fuck off.
Traveling Drinks
did you
podcast.
get yourself some of that red velvet cake over your Thanksgiving?
All right. So, what do you guys think is the difference between killing yourself and cutting yourself?
I feel like it all depends. on
If you're
their
smart enough
state
to
of
cut
depression.
yourself, you're smart enough to kill yourself, right?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
All
We
right.
talk about cutting now and suicide.
Yeah, it's the last thing I haven't crossed off on my
Jesus
notebook.
Christ! We got a little peep. We got a little peep.
Oh yeah, that's
image
right,
for
little
this shit.
peep. Yeah,
Oh.
do we have a
Little
little
Peep.
peep image?
But
Little
see-
Peep swallowed too much Xanax.
Yeah,
the
that was
other week.
different.
Yeah, but he
did
did it on purpose.
Kind of. I
don't
think
think
so.
he meant
You got a
to.
little peep image?
You got
Little peepee.
Yeah, bro. Check it out.
Hey, little peepee.
You got a little peepee.
Yeah, you got a little peepee.
He's
You
nobody.
got an image of your little peepee?
Short.
Rest in peep.
Rest in peep.
Rest in peace.
You know,
yeah.
a lot of.
Moment of silence for Little Peep. Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Well, his thing was different because he was overdosing from drugs.
Right.
Now, whether he was
Overdosing from life, apparently. Look at this guy.
Was he doing too much drugs to party and it caught up with him?
No.
Was he doing drugs to die?
To die. The latter.
I mean, we go back and listen to his music. He talks about dying all the time, killing himself all the time. So I mean, there's that. So I mean,
But
Do you think
also,
it was
it's
like a build up to it?
of
yeah,
course.
I think so. But I feel like he sold himself short because I think he's becoming more famous in his death than he ever was, and he's only been doing this shit for like 2 years. And I think like all the, I mean, he dated like Bella Thorne and shit.
You want to take a
Yeah.
bet?
He was like a gay fashion
You want to take a
model.
bet? 3 years from now, no one will remember him.
I
barely
give it
remember
2
him now.
weeks.
Exactly.
I was gonna say I give it 2 weeks.
But there's a lot of like rock stars and rappers that like never made it to mainstream fame or notoriety, but other people in the industry were like, "Oh, that guy was awesome."
They recognize him
Yeah.
for whatever.
Yeah, for like doing his work and stuff, kind of like ASAP Yams.
Lil Pump did.
I mean, a lot of people knew who ASAP Yams was. He was like the producer for all of ASAP Mob and shit like that. But he died from drugs too.
Mm-hmm.
But so did Pimp C. He died from drugs too.
Who?
UGK.
Just random.
There's a conspiracy on that though. Like people think that he was like taken out of the game.
He might have been,
A lot
but
of
he
people
did have sleep
been
apnea.
taken out of the game.
He did have sleep apnea. He did love heavier drugs. I mean, there's one thing just like smoking and drinking every night.
Yeah, but if you
And then,
do
like,
if you do
doing
drugs
blow,
all the
popping
time,
pills.
you know better. You're like everybody has their own survival
Kind of.
at heart.
Kind of, but how many people
Like-
do you know that fuck with heavy drugs that like barely dodge
That's
the
what I'm
bullet?
saying is like if you
Once or
want to
twice.
kill yourself, you can kill yourself. If you don't want to
Mhm.
die and you already do those drugs, you know the side
You know,
effects
they-
that could cause you to die, so
Kind
you
of.
prevent them.
Almost kind of, but who knows? You get deeper and deeper into the drugs and nothing's kill you and end up doing fentanyl. And that shit doesn't kill you at all, but the Black Death, the police officer touches it once and he's
I
fucking
don't
dead
know.
instantly.
So I have a question for you guys.
All right,
Um,
let's wrap
going
it up
back
with
to-
a Chelsea question.
Going back to this whole Lil Peep suicidal thing, like, do you feel that if someone says that they're going to kill themselves or continues to rap about it or whatever, do you feel like that's more of an attention thing or more of like a warning?
It could be both, or it could be one or the other. It really depends on the specific case.
I really don't feel like Lil Peep intentionally wanted to kill himself.
I think he had no reason.
I think he
to
just
be
didn't know
alive
his
anymore.
boundaries.
He just
I
didn't
think he
wanna be
just didn't know
alive
his
anymore.
boundaries. I think he just
Maybe.
I think he just crossed his boundaries and took it to the next level and,
That's for a
didn't
psychologist to
understand.
figure
Yeah, well, I mean, even one of the first tweets that came out was his manager
Yeah.
saying that, oh shit, I've been waiting for this phone call for a year and a half. So he probably
Like,
was
they're
around
not
him.
surprised.
He was
Yeah.
around him long enough to see him fucking indulge heavily, like probably
Yeah.
every day, and think.
So that's I mean, I
think,
guess
like, you know,
you
this
could
guy's
say
this
that.
guy's pushing his breaking point more and more and more and more and more.
Right.
And this, so, but you know, a lot of fans are mad at him. It's like, well, why didn't you like interact or intervene or some shit like that?
But why is that a surprise?
Yeah, I don't know, because the guy rapped about it and he went on tour about it. Like, but I mean, that's why people don't like Future and The Weeknd and shit right now, because they're like, they're glorifying drug use and shit too much. And it's
That-
not just like
I mean,
it's not just like smoking and drinking
But
anymore.
drug use
it's
is
about
glorified
pills,
in people's
blow,
lives sometimes.
lean. Kind of, but I mean, like a lot of rap has gone straight to just drugs.
I mean, it's all crap, but that's a different topic for a different day.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you still
We
have
don't,
different
we don't
genres of
have
rap.
time for that
But what is
conversation.
popular in the mainstream? Example, what you wrote down here, Little Pump made it to the fucking top 10 and the top 100 with the fucking Gucci Gang song. If you watch that
That's
video,
a horrible song.
yeah, it's an awesome song. I love Little Pump. It's a great song. It's dumb, mindless fucking rap, bro. That's what I'm saying. People love the dumb, droned out, hyped out. It's kind of like when everybody was mad at Little
Literally
John.
says
It's
Gucci
like-
Gang like 53
Yeah,
times.
it was literally
lot. He says it a lot.
how upset was
Half the
everybody?
song.
How upset was everybody?
Over-
mad
I would say
at Little
it's
John
over half
when Little
the
John
song.
came out, because
But
like this
yeah.
guy
What, when he
doesn't
did
even rap.
Yeah?
Anything that Little John did fucking 10, 15
That's
years ago
true.
when he came out.
Yeah.
Because
But
not for
guess what?
nothing, not for nothing,
And
Lil
now
Jon
people
didn't
blame-
actually do a song. He just kind of was like,
Yeah, he
yeah,
featured.
okay, in every single fucking song.
But
And
he,
it's understandable.
he
so
didn't.
it's
He
like,
didn't call himself a rapper or anything like that.
No, you're right, he did not.
But he did
He
put out
was
rap
okay. He
albums.
was okay with being
was more-
known
he was
just
more
for
like
being
a-
the dude doing that shit.
He was more being, he
He's
was
fine
more
with
like
it.
the soundboard
He's a
of
hype man.
everybody's fucking.
Yeah, he's a hype dude.
He was a
Exactly.
producer.
And
He
So he was like
Exactly.
P.
He's
Diddy,
okay
he was
with
like
that.
the P. Diddy to Notorious B.I.G.
But here's the thing, though, like
yeah.
Lil Jon had a song called "Yeah," but he didn't say "Yeah" like 53 times.
No, yeah, you're right.
exactly.
It wasn't the whole song. There was a song.
It was
And
a
he
chorus.
just-
It was a part of the chorus.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
but he did do shots.
He was promoting alcohol use
He
like
did
crazy.
do shots, and shots
And
wasn't
shots
only.
had
Alright,
shots.
we had
to
to-
me.
he had his crunk
we
cup.
can take this up next week.
Yeah,
Let's make like a lemon and get the fuck out this bitch.
Real
Wait,
quick,
what?
Little Pump, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang,
Make
Gucci
like
Gang,
a lemon
Gucci
and
Gang,
get
Gucci
the
Gang,
fuck
Gucci Gang,
out
Gucci
of
Gang.
You guys
Where
forgot
did
to
your
talk
head
about
at?
2 topics.
Yeah, we got some topics left to talk
Yeah, we
about,
really
man.
do have-
We didn't talk about Charles
I don't
Manson at
care.
all.
We
dog.
got
Alright.
3 minutes.
Charles Manson died.
After being released, which is unfathomable to me why he was ever released, but he did. He died. He was released and then died of natural causes.
They decided,
Crazy.
Charles Manson, when he was put in jail, he
Shouts out
was-
to Charles Manson. You
He
beat
was,
the system like a motherfucker.
Dude, he was.
Did he?
No, he did.
Yeah,
he
I
really
think
did. No, he really did.
He killed a lot of people. And
He did not.
Okay,
No,
whatever.
he did not.
kill
But he
nobody.
was.
He was on
he
death
was
row for my whole life,
Yes.
almost.
With Dre?
What? No.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway,
I'm
so
waiting for that Charles Manson album to drop.
You're
Son.
stupid.
I can't deal. So I mean, I just find it funny that he was put up for execution twice.
Is that
and
him right before he left?
That's him when he got locked up, and him right before he got.
Yeah.
That was him last year in
Yeah,
2016.
he looks old.
Yeah, he
as
was
fuck.
old.
He
I mean,
looks
he
like
was
the dude
83
from,
years old.
from Kill Bill. The one that throws his mustache.
He was 83 years old. So I mean, like, yeah. So he
83.
was put in for 9
What is he,
life
like 25
for, what
when he
was
got
it,
locked
9 what was it,
9 lifetimes.
Yeah,
9 life terms.
9 life terms, and then
consecutive
he was denied parole 12 times.
Okay.
So I mean, for someone
Damn, he just died too, November 19th.
he just died a few days ago. He just died last Monday when you got drunk and we couldn't
can we
do the
do a moment of
podcast.
silence for Charles Manson?
No.
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely
fuck it,
I was seeing if we could do one for Charles Manson since
No.
we didn't for Little Peep.
Absolutely,
But,
absolutely not.
We ain't doing it for him either.
No, hell no. Of course we didn't. Why would we?
No, but like, you know, for someone to serve 9 life term
Yeah,
sentences.
but he was probably segregated. the whole time.
And he got released.
That's
Not
weird.
but 3
isn't
months
it?
ago.
How did that
and
happen?
then they probably knew he was dying.
So they're
So
just like,
they
fuck
released
it.
him. So they
We don't want
released him,
to-
and then
we don't
what?
want him to die
3
on our
months
dollar.
later, 3 to 4 months later, he died of natural causes. Natural causes.
Well, you know
Set
what?
up.
Let's research.
Thank-
Let's research this shit.
Thank you.
Let's-
See, I thought I was the
let's
only
research
one.
it.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
research it.
Research what?
And we'll research that.
We ain't researching shit.
Yeah,
I was
research
to say, I did all the research.
Fine,
It's
I'll
already there.
fucking research it my goddamn self.
Can we talk about massage envy real quick before we go?
Oh yeah, that's another thing you did.
Dude, what the fuck happens with people in sexual assault and everybody thinks it's just okay to jiggle somebody when they shouldn't be jiggled, and then fucking the shit stays in a wrap too long, and now the fucking bubbles popping. The sexual assault bubbles just
It's
popping all
because,
over the
like you
place.
said last week when I was talking about Louis C.K., it just started like a landslide. Like,
whoa, yeah.
she's laughing at George Costanza, which is a great, because that's a good episode.
Why is George
And-
Costanza in my fucking corner of the video?
Because in this episode of Seinfeld, George Costanza feels like he's been
Oh my
unnecessarily
God, I haven't seen
groped
Seinfeld in
by,
so
by the
long.
masseuse.
That is
He
so
was at
funny.
Massage Envy before he did it. Seinfeld pulled The Simpsons with this episode.
Oh.
They predicted the future. Massage Envy.
Massage. I mean,
Unnecessary. Look at his face right now. That dude has a finger in his butt.
Yeah.
He's like,
As we speak, he has a finger in his
That's
butt.
what the guys at Massage Envy did to these women.
Yes.
Which kind of is pretty shitty.
What is
when
it,
you
about
think about
12?
it.
What was it, about 12
They
women?
said there was
that came out?
180 cases.
180.
So I don't know if that's 180 women.
Well, that's nationwide.
How are you guys not shut down yet?
It's a franchise. Well, see, this thing. Who would have ever thought that at one point in time you can go to, you get your local neighborhood mom and pop Asian rub and tugs. Why are you gonna go to a big box
Yeah.
franchise
Well, aren't
massage
there
store?
like fantasy massage places for that?
It's like you don't go to Walmart to get them to put your cigarettes on your EBT card. You go to the Habib shop.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the other way
It's one of those
around.
things. If you're already down there massaging it, I mean, maybe they just put a tongue in there. I don't know.
You never know.
well, like a finger slip.
Yeah.
It's not even a slip. It's like, never mind.
I mean,
I'm done.
it's just, I don't know.
I mean, if the ass is really tense.
Yeah, you gotta loosen it up.
But this is the shit that kills me.
Holy
If you go to a massage, if you go to a spa,
But he's
and
right
you see
though.
either of any of these guys there, turn around and run immediately.
Or wait in the same line.
No,
because
turn around and run
You
immediately.
seem really stressed out, Chelsea. You should probably get
Then
some
maybe you need a finger.
Fuck you, stress.
How you doing?
So, stop it. All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
PillowTalk review, you guys. It's been fun.
Bye.
I don't even know though. I might like a finger if it was like
No,
the heat of the moment.